Hello, I'm Stephanie and welcome to my home. This month's series is all about nurturing, and today we're going to nurture our bodies through rest. This is a wonderful practice that you can do right before bed or after a long stressful day at the office or anytime you just feel like you do need that little extra R&R. And trust me, nobody knows rest better than this little guy who's completely carefree. Butters will be our little example of how to rest properly all day. So something I recommend that you may need for this practice is either a nice big pillow, maybe a pillow from your bed, or a yoga bolster. And some blocks may come in handy as well. So we're going to begin in a seated position on the floor. Just resting your hands in your lap, rolling your shoulders away from your ears, bringing your spine into a nice neutral and comfortable position. Take a deep inhale and just feel your body expand. And as you exhale, relax your jaw. On your next exhale, relax your shoulders. And begin focusing on your breath and where you want it to go and what you want it to fill. And as you begin to find rhythm in your breathing, I want you to think about these words I'm going to share with you about serenity. I allow myself the time to sit and be at peace with my thoughts. In stillness, I can enjoy the sense of calm that I have been craving. Open your eyes and bring your body to a tabletop position. For this, you may want to use a pillow or a bolster. We're going to take a very restful child's pose. So child's pose, your knees are on the floor and you're bending down, thighs over your knees or your legs. Or for a deeper stretch, you can bring your toes to touch and bring your thigh or your belly between your thighs. The yoga bolster or pillow can come between your legs. And when you come down, you're resting your belly and your chest and then your cheek down onto the yoga bolster. Try to focus your breath into that lower space of your back and your lungs. That space that often is so neglected of fresh air. And with every exhale, just letting go a little bit more, sinking into your pose. Stay here as long as you'd like, even if you want to pause the video just to take that extra bit of rest in child's pose. Or if you're ready to move along with me, coming up, removing your bolster or pillow if you have one, and then coming back into tabletop position with a neutral spine. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, dropping your belly, gaze forward. Exhale, drawing your belly button up as you round into your spine. Chin to chest. Inhale, dropping your belly, coming into cow. Exhale, drawing your belly up and your spine rounding into cat. Taking this at your own pace. And then coming back to a neutral spine. Untuck your toes. Bring your hands out and fingers wide. And draw your hips up into downward facing dog. Be slowly and gently pedaling your legs. Put your weight into your left foot and bring your right foot back and up. And then bending your knee, drawing that right leg forward, rounding in your spine, and placing your leg on the floor in front of you, bent. Then gently lower your back leg, your left leg to the floor. Your hands are on the floor supporting your balance. You can grab your pillow or bolster, place it in front of you, in front of your leg, and then slowly lower yourself down over the bolster in your leg. Check your hips, making sure that they're square and that your thigh or your hips aren't falling over to the side. With each exhale, remember to relax a part of your body you feel tension. Find peace in the stillness. Using your hands, begin to push yourself up. Move your bolster. Using your back foot for support, draw your hips back up. Bring your right leg up and back. Maybe shake it out if you wish. And bringing your foot back to the floor. Now putting that weight in your right foot for balance. Bring your left foot up and out. Bend your leg, drawing your knee towards your face, rounding in your spine, bringing that left leg forward till you're ready to place it on the ground in front of you, and then gently placing your back leg on the ground as well. You're welcome to stay in this upright position if this is where you're comfortable. If you want to take it a little bit further, you can fold over your leg, or you can grab your pillow or bolster and rest on there. When you're ready, bring your hands to the mat, pushing yourself up. Move your pillow or bolster to the side if you have one. Untuck your back toes. Draw your hips up, bringing your front leg back. Maybe shaking it out a little bit. Good. Now coming back down onto your knees into that tabletop neutral spine position. Then you're going to swing your legs forward and bring your legs straight out in front of you. Go ahead and pull that meat away from your sit bones. So find a nice tall spine here. Nice comfortable spine too. Your palms can be on the floor beside you or on your thighs. Nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, relax your shoulders. Grabbing your pillow or bolster if you have one, and place it on your legs in front of you. I'm going to bend my knees slightly. You may not have to, but I'm going, and now we're going to make our tall spine. Deep inhale, and then exhale, folding forward onto the pillow or bolster. Some people can fold right on top of the bolster. This is not where I thrive. I have extra long legs and I can't touch my toes or fold over very well. You might be able to. Just resting here. All right, using your hands, walk back up your legs and bring your spine back to its tall position. Move that pillow or bolster. And then bring your legs, crossing your legs into easy pose. I encourage you maybe to put the leg that's not used to being in front, just to bring some balance to your body. Often we favor one leg in front of the other. So maybe try doing it a different way, and eventually you'll be training your body to be balanced. Go ahead and close your eyes here. Take a deep inhale and reach your arms up. And as you exhale, slowly turn your torso to the right. Nice gentle twist here. Very subtle. You can begin to slowly bring your hands down. Hand behind you and one at your thigh. And then inhale, reach your arms up and bring yourself back to neutral, back to center. Take a deep breath here, and as you exhale, slowly twisting to the left. Breathing here and slowly bringing your hands down, one behind you and one to your thigh. Inhale, reaching your arms up and coming back to center. Exhale, bringing your right hand to the floor and reaching your left hand up and over. Maybe twisting a little bit, looking up to the ceiling or straight ahead. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, bring your left hand to the floor. Gently reaching up and over with your right. And taking that nice little twist as you look up or forward. Good. Inhale back to center. And exhale, let your arms float down. Let your chin float down to your chest. Coming back to our staff pose. So allowing your legs to go long in front of you. we're going to come into a supported fish pose. So you can either use a yoga bolster or a yoga block. And you're going to place it. Sometimes we need another pair of hands for this. Hopefully, if you have a bolster, you shouldn't. A block is a little bit harder to position. So placing the block behind you, a little bit of space between your tailbone and where you're placing the block. I can put about my hand's width right there. Go ahead and sit on your hands, tuck your elbows into your side, and slowly lower yourself down over that block or bolster. Your chest, as you lower, your chest comes forward. Your shoulders are up off the ground, but you're still being supported. And you can lower your crown to the mat. I should also mention you may want to put a pillow under your head for support as well. You don't want your neck to be hanging. And when in a comfortable, you should not feel any pain in this position. You should be comfortable. And when you are comfortable, I myself could just lay here all day. This is a wonderful spine stretch. I just love this stretch. Your chest is open, your heart is forward. Allow it to fill with every inhale. With every exhale, just let something go. Bringing your head up so it's neutral with your spine and your shoulders. And then untuck your hands and bring yourself up, pushing up with your hands. You can remove your support. So for this next one, we're going to use either a block again, a yoga bolster, or a pillow. A pillow may not be as supportive in our next pose. Bring yourself down to the mat on your back. So your heels come to about the base of your bottom. You're going to squeeze your bottom and draw your hips up. And when you do that, place a yoga block or bolster underneath your bottom here. So this is our supported bridge pose. And you can change the block to a different size. So if you want to go up a little further and be supportive, you could do that. Get up a little bit higher here, or you can stay lower. This is another pose where we can just allow our cares to melt away with every exhale. You are being supported. Thank yourself for taking this time for self-care. You're more than welcome to stay here in bridge, or if you want, with me, you can bring your legs up and bring your legs straight up, feet flexed, staring at your toes. Hands are down at your side. Just allowing some blood to flow back. Bring your legs down if they're up. If you're still in bridge now, lifting your bottom, taking your support out. For this next one, You may not need a support. I do recommend it. We're going to do bound angel. So you're still laying down, or if you're grabbing your supports, you can also use some thicker pillows for this if you don't have blocks. So our feet are flat on the floor. We're laying on our back. Now, knees bent, bring your feet to touch, the bottoms of your feet to touch, and allow your legs and your knees to fall down. Now, sometimes when it's not supported, it can feel like it's pulling on your hips, your hip flexors in here, which is why we recommend you use a block or pillows to just allow your knees to rest on them like this, however far you're comfortable. And then it supports it from any kind of strain. Once you find that supported comfort, go ahead and bring your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your heart. Close your eyes and focus on your breath, the rise and fall of your belly. With your next exhale, relax your spine. Relax your shoulders and your arms. Maybe picture a nice warm glow coming from your belly, just filling you up with this warm, peaceful feeling. Begin to open your eyes. And to get out of bound angel, I always recommend that you bring your hands to your thighs or knees and use them as supports as you bring your knee together. Less strain on those inner thighs. Go ahead and place your supports to your side. And you're more than welcome to take traditional final resting pose, just flat on the mat. Today, I'm going to go into legs up a wall, which you are more than welcome to join with me. Need to move my 100 pillows here. And for this, it is recommended to use a pillow or bolster. You don't have to. So for legs up a wall, if you're using a pillow or bolster, you're going to bring it close to the wall right here, but you're going to leave a little bit of a gap for your bottom because a little bit of your bottom is going to hang off of it. The tricky part's getting up. After that, it's a wonderful feeling. So you bring your bottom as close to the wall as you can. Coming down onto your back, bring your legs up the wall and begin to turn your torso so that it's facing the wall and bring your legs up to the wall. And if you're using a bolster, it should be under your lower back and your tailbone and your bottom are hanging off the side, the edge just a little bit. It's preferred that your legs be straight up the wall. So if you need to, scoot your bottom so that it's touching the floorboard, like the base of the wall and the floor right there. If you can't get up any further, that's fine. Your legs are up the wall. Your hands are at your side, palms up or resting on your belly. Just close your eyes. Begin to let go and enjoy this moment of stillness. Thoughts may come and go, and that's okay. That's normal. You don't have to acknowledge them. I like to imagine that I'm sitting by a river and just watching my thoughts float by and disappear around the bend. It's not their time. You are more than welcome to stay here and rest as long as you need to. You deserve it. This is your time. If you're ready, go ahead and wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Maybe bring your arms up, touch your palms, and bring them back down. Bring your arms back behind you. Stretch, reaching up, back and forth. To get out of legs up the wall resting pose, I like to bring my knees to my chest and roll to one side. And then use my hands to push myself back up. That seems to be the easiest way to do it. It may not look pretty, but it is very relaxing. So as you're coming out of final resting pose, if that's your choice, meet me here in a cross-legged seated position or any comfortable seated position you prefer. Take a deep inhale and reach your arms up. As you exhale, twist over to the right side. Inhale, reach your arms up, coming back to center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, reach your arms up, back to center. And as you exhale, reach your right hand to the floor, stretching your left arm up and over. Little side stretch here. Inhale, bring your arms back up to center. Exhale, bring your left hand to the floor, reaching your right arm up and over. Little twist here. Inhale, reaching it back up to center, palms together. And slowly bringing your palms down together past your face, your throat, and stopping at your heart. I really, truly hope you were able to find a sense of peace and serenity in this practice today. It is an absolute honor to share my practice with you. The light in me sees and honors the light in you, and the world needs your light. So go shine on. Namaste. Rest well, my friends.